All right, yesterday we looked at how to simplify these. Today we're going to actually look at how to multiply these rational expressions together. The restrictions are from all the denominators for whatever's being multiplied together. We factor the numerator and denominator, we cancel, and then we multiply the remaining factors together. So number 1, 6 times c over 5 times d, multiplied by 15cd squared over 8a. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, well, first it is going to be easier to factor. So this is, and to multiply these together. So c times c, that's c squared, 6 times 15. So 6 is 3 times 2. C squared, that's c times c. 15, that's 5 times 3. And then d squared, that's d times d. Over 5 times d, 8, that's 2 times 2 times 2. And then times a. Let's put the numbers and variables next to each other. Okay, so on the top, that's 3 times 2 times 5 times 3 times c times c times d times d. And the bottom, that's 5 times 2 times 2 times 2 times a times d. Okay, now we just need to start canceling factors. Okay, so 2 cancels, 5 cancels, d cancels. And then whatever we're left with, that's our answer. So 3 times 3, that's 9. C times c, that's c squared. 2 times 2, that's 4. And a. So this would be our simplified expression for number 1. Okay, it's just a matter of finding the factors, canceling the factors, and then whatever you're left with is your simplified expression. It works in a similar way when the factors are a little bit more complicated, like number 2. So you got y squared plus 8y plus 15 over y minus 6 times y squared minus 9y plus 18 over y squared minus 9. Okay, so this first one, let's factor it. So y squared plus 8y plus 15, that's 5 times 3, 5 plus 3. So that factors into y plus 5, y plus 3. The bottom is just y minus 6. We got y squared minus 9y plus 18. So that's negative 6 times negative 3 and negative 6 plus negative 3. So that factors into y minus 6, y minus 3. Denominator is y squared minus 9. That's a difference of 2 squares. So that's y plus 3 and y minus 3. Okay, now since this is multiplication, the numerators get multiplied, the denominators get multiplied. So the numerator is y plus 5, y plus 3, y minus 6, y minus 3. Denominator is y minus 6, y plus 3, and y minus 3. Now keep in mind my restrictions. Okay, y cannot be equal to 6, y cannot be equal to negative 3, and y cannot be equal to 3. Just keep that in mind. Alright, so a y plus 3 cancels, a y minus 3 cancels, and a y minus 6 cancels. So all I'm left with is y plus 5 in the numerator. Nothing else is left. So y plus 5 is the simplified version, or simplified form of multiplying these two rational expressions together. little surprising considering how complicated they looked, and we end up with just y plus 5. Number 3, 16 minus c squared over c squared plus c minus 20 times c plus 5 over c squared plus 5c plus 4. Okay, so first of all, this needs to be in standard form. So that should be negative c squared plus 16. Okay, first I need to factor a negative 1 out of that. So c squared minus 16. I can factor this. I think it's 5 and 4. 5 times negative 4. 5 plus negative 4. So that factors into c plus 5, c minus 4, times c plus 5 over, so this is 4 and 1. 4 times 1, 4 plus 1. So that's c plus 4 and c plus 1. So this c squared minus 16, I do need to factor that again because it is a difference of two squares. I'm just going to do that right here. Negative 1, so that's c plus 4, c minus 4. Okay, now I can put all the numerators together. So negative 1 times c plus 4 times c minus 4 times c plus 5 over c plus 5, c minus 4, c plus 4, and c plus 1. Keep in mind your restrictions here. C cannot be equal to negative 5, 4, negative 4, or negative 1. Okay, those are all the values that make the denominator 0. All right, let's start canceling. So c plus 4, c minus 4, c plus 5. Okay, so what I'm left with, negative 1 in the numerator, c plus 1 in the denominator. So this would be my simplified expression. If you're doing this correctly, a lot of stuff should end up canceling. Shouldn't be left with much. This is what I'm left with. So you can write it like this, or you can put the negative sign out front instead of up there in the numerator. You can put it out here. Either one is fine. I'd probably put it out front. Geez, we got a lot to go here. X squared minus 16 over 3x cubed plus 18x squared plus 24x times x cubed minus 4x over 2x squared minus 7x minus 4. All right, we need to start to factor. So x squared minus 16, that's x plus 4, x minus 4. 3x cubed, all right, so let's start factoring that. First of all, I can factor a 3x out of that. That's x squared plus 6x plus 8. That's 4 times 2, that's 4 plus 2. So that's 3x, x plus 4, x plus 2. Okay, so that's what this becomes. So let me put that here. 3x, x plus 4, x plus 2 times. So for x cubed minus 4x, I'm going to factor an x out of that, and I get x squared minus 4. which that's a difference of 2 squares, x plus 2, x minus 2. So the numerator here is x plus 2, x minus 2. Denominator, I need a factor by grouping. So it's negative 8, negative 7. So I'm looking for negative 8 and positive 1. I got 2x squared minus 8x plus x minus 7. So I factor by grouping 1, 2x. Wait a minute. That's not going to work. What did I do wrong? Oh, it's minus 4. Whoops. Sorry. 2x squared minus 8x plus x minus 4. Factor by grouping 2x and 1. So 2x, x minus 4 plus 1, x minus 4. So that's 2x plus 1 and x minus 4. So that's the denominator here, 2x plus 1, x minus 4. All right, so I'm going to combine it all. So I got x times x plus 4, x minus 4, x plus 2, x minus 2 over 3x, x plus 4, x plus 2, 2x plus 1, and x minus 4. Check your restrictions here. Okay, so 0, whoops, 0, negative 4, negative 2, negative 1/2, and 4. Start canceling. X plus 4, x minus 4, x plus 2. So what I'm left with, oh wait, and an x, sorry. Okay, because this is just x and this is like 3 times x, so an x on top and bottom would cancel because they both have a factor of x. So I'm left with x minus 2 in the top, 3 times 2x plus 1 in the bottom, and then I do want to distribute that. So I got x minus 2, 6x plus 3. So this would be the simplified expression for this multiplication here. The restrictions, 0, negative 4, negative 2, negative 1/2, and 4.